freaks, Instagrammers, Snapchatters, whatever social media network you forget. This is yours truly, Donald Kelly, coming at you, aka Occultic Babe at YouTube. This is June the 9th, 2014. That's right, a whole nother year is here upon us. This vlog is going to be pretty much talking about how my court date go. And you know what? When Donovan's eyes, when my eyes are like that really like light brown, that's a good thing. That means I'm in a pretty good mood. Well, which is my court hearing went pretty damn well. They extended it all the way to the 1st of October. That gives me plenty of time to pay it off, which I've already started. So it'll be working out pretty good. The judge was pretty much in a good mood, which is good because it was a petty little thing anyway that I'd done back last March around this time. It was pretty petty. So, like I said before, you've got a lot of people that are fleeing the country, and you've got child support and drinking and driving and DUIs, and they get a slap on the wrist. In fact, when I was in the court that day, just not too long ago, last week, you know how the teleprompter reads off the different things what people have done in the courtroom. Like, for instance, I guess some guy decided to, abuse his abuse his girlfriend and their kids, and the judge forgot that he let him post a bond, and the judge actually got mad at himself. So he just let the guy go free, and the guy is going around staying from people's house, from house to house, while he's supposed to be locked up. No names or nothing like that was given, but I'm like, wow, like, he let that guy free, and I only owe like fucking $455. I'm like, whatever, I'm paying my shit off, so I don't care. But this just goes to show you, you do something wrong, you're going to pay the price for it. And I know I was wrong for what I'd done. You would think at 31 I would have not, well, at the time I was 30, but, well, actually, this just happened just this past year. So you'd think at 31 I would know better, but we all do stupid stuff. And, I learned my lesson. It was just over some pee. It was over ink and cosmetics. And I learned my lesson. That was dumb. I mean, did you really want to gamble your life with that? I mean, I like makeup and all, but it was not worth it. It was stupid. And that was, like a female friend of mine said, I'm not going to really get all into detail, but she knows who she is. She's on my YouTube, and she's an awesome woman. You've been dragged through this long enough, Donovan. The suffering needs to stop. And yes, it does. The universe let me know that. I went to the courtroom. I had a good attitude, as I always do. And it was just, and that was that. And I knew that I'm going to get this one to nail this thing. And you know what? The judge said, hey, just don't get me wrong, you can make payments, just get it paid off by October. And that's fine. I got plenty of time. We're only in, the second week of June, so that's plenty of time to pay it off. So I'm going to pay it off and go on with my life, because this is stupid. I'm not a bad person. And as I said before in a few vlogs I've made, people see, when you tell someone you done something, a little pity thing like that, whether it was shoplifting or you got caught, or with a ticket or whatever, people use that over your head. They hold it over your head. It's like, don't fucking sit up here and tell me you don't know nobody who never been in trouble with the law before, because that's a damn lie. Okay, someone has gotten in trouble before that, and if you don't, then they'll do something illegal. You do stuff illegal every day. You probably don't know you do, but you do. Look at people who urinate in public. That's illegal. You can almost go to do time for anything. So people want to use this and hold that over your head. Excuse me, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I had to kind of relieve myself. But yeah, as I was saying, people use anything to hold it over your head, you know, and that's why a lot of times I don't tell people stuff. Hell, there's things I haven't taught my mom or my father yet. My mom does not know for the life of me that I'm bisexual, but she suspect things. Like the other day we were out shopping for clothes because I'm a thrift store holic. Oh, I love the thrift store. Like, I just bought a whole outfit for $5 just the other day. I went to ride my bike in the area where we live at, and I paid $5. This is an awesome outfit. Not what I'm wearing now. Right now I'm wearing some pretty cool fucking white black jeans. I paid like $6 for these, but I bought a whole outfit for fucking $5. There's these pants, and they called out to me. They were like this gray charcoal black color. Everybody that knows me, I cannot stand. I don't wear no bright colors. Only bright color you ever see me wear is purple. I've always wear colors of the moon. It's always got to be purple, black, or gray. I won't wear no other color. The shirt I'm wearing now is black and gray, and it's just, to me, if you're a witch, you're supposed to base your lifestyle on everything that's around. You gotta respect the universe. You can't just say you're a witch and not be a part of it. Everything you do has to have some type of witchiness or witchcraft vibe to it. But there's things my mom don't know. She suspects things, and she's always wondering, well, why is my son always shopping in the women's aisle? Well, there's two reasons for that. The number one reason is I am bisexual. My mom don't know. The other two reasons is the second reason, I don't like guys' clothing. So this was probably destined for me that I'm bisexual. Don't get me wrong, I'll wear a guy's cap or something. I wear like trucker hats because I don't like, hats are not good for your hair. Or I wear guy shoes, but I just don't like, I like women's clothing. They fit me a lot better. I mean, not bragging, but can't argue. Got some damn curves going on here. But I just cannot stand guys' clothing. But stuff like that, I've hit that for my mom forever, for years. She still don't know to this day that I'm bi. She never will know because I choose to not tell her that. It's not time yet. It's still a fresh situation. She'll suspecting things. She's wondering why hell her 31-year-old son is wearing not wearing guys' clothing. But she'll catch on. It's just like when you hid it from your parents, your first drink, I know people that are 40 years old and have told their parents a lot of stuff yet, but it's suspecting, it's on its way. But I got a lot of family members that are always running their mouth, and like the late Michael Jackson said, people are going to judge you about everything you do, so who cares, right? But I know you should tell your parents everything, but some things just need to be left at bay. You don't have to tell your parents everything about you. My mom don't know I'm bi, and that's the way I choose to keep it. I went days and months of not telling her. I got in trouble with the law. I didn't tell her. She automatically found out from the letters they sent in the mail from the court. But little things like that, But I'm learning that I don't care if they're your friends or not. Friends should not run each other down. And my thing is, I felt like once people found out, oh man, Donovan got in trouble with the law, courts, they're going to start running me down and tell me what I need to do to pay it off. And I cannot stand that. Don't fucking ever tell me what I need to do to earn money, because a lot of people that say shit like that, they're not any fucking better themselves. And that's what I'm saying. My thing is, a lot of things I like to keep to myself and not tell everybody, okay? Because the reason for that being is people use that and hold it over your head like, oh, Donovan went to jail, or Donovan didn't pay a score call, so he's a bad person. Like, everybody in your fucking life that's your friend, they're all perfect. You're totally wrong. No one's fucking perfect. We all have flaws. We all have informalities. I don't care if it's a birthmark on your cheek. I don't care if whatever it may be. None of us are perfect. That's what makes us human beings. Because we all have something that separates us from every individual on planet Earth. And that's what really pisses me off. That's what really bangs my cauldron when people say to me, oh, well, you got in trouble with the law. I'm like, oh, now you're going to pretend like everybody you knew in your life never been in trouble one time. bullshit. I don't want to hear that. That's complete fucking rubbish. I don't want to hear it, It's a lie. And that's why a lot of times I tell people, like, as I'm talking to you guys right here on the camera, a lot of you are strangers anyway, but I feel a lot at home when I tell people that I met online. I'll tell people that I met online things about me before I tell people that I know in the flesh, because I feel that comfortable. You know who will run you down. You know who won't run you down. I'm totally on that part. I don't think it's right for people to, oh, he got in trouble with the law. Oh, she got in trouble with. No one's perfect. All right. Just because someone got in trouble one time does not mean they're a bad person. I'm not a bad person. I'm not in jail every fucking day. I got caught with that. I'm gonna put that behind me, pay it off, give the bastards their money at the court, and life goes on. I learned my lesson. And that's the thing. People use this bullshit and they'll hold it over your head. So be careful who you tell. Be careful what things you tell people. So even when they're friends, and if they're your friends, they shouldn't want to hold shit over your head anyway. Because that's what's happening to me. Oh, how are you going to pay it off? Or, hey, what are you going to do if you do time? And you know what? I'm not even going to do time. I just just got extended. So all this negative shit people were saying about me, some of them were my friends, which they have no right doing. And it worked out. Once again, Mother Universe saw her child, saw the situation was just, and that was that. That's the way it went. So just be careful who you tell. Because then again, if they're your friend, they shouldn't want to run you down. It's like all the other situations that happen with me. Like, it's always, they take the enemy side, and I'm not one for that. But you know what? I tell people all the time, people go and fight and all this shit. What someone could do to somebody physically, I could do just as bad with a few words, clear my mind, leave it to the universe. And that's all. I have my witchcraft. It's in here. And that's all that matters. All this fighting and whatnot people do, I'm a force to be reckoned with by just going to my witchcraft. Go to set up my temporary, my temporary chamber. Go ahead and set that up, my little shrine. Because I don't practice witchcraft in my parents' house anymore. I just do it here where I am. And you know what? I say a few words. I clear my mind. I practice what I want to happen to the person, and that's that. Not never one that chooses to fate. But I don't have to worry no more. I don't have to. I got witchcraft on my side. And my side is the left hand. So with that being said, that was that. And I knew that this is going to be a situation. It's going to be a quick thing. It's going to be like getting a shot at a doctor's office. And that was that. And I knew the judge would work with me. I knew it because I was putting effort into showing. Sure, I didn't have $100 the week before I went there. Sure, I didn't have $200 a week before I went there. But you know what? I sent them what I had. So they'll see that I'm showing effort and pain. There's a lot of people who don't even pay their shit off at all. And I'm putting effort into it. So they see that I'm putting effort into it. So all those people that talk shit and fucking run their mouth and spreading rumors and all this, and they just use that to hold that over your head. The minute someone knows something about you, they'll hold it over your head. Like, oh, wow, he's not straight. We're going to pick on him. You're not really picking on me because I know in my heart I'm not straight. My mom and dad don't know it, but who cares, Who cares? People talk. It's what they do. And, Mother's Universe's magic was on my side. Witchcraft was on my side. And that's why I aced this thing and I'm free. I'm going to pay it off and that's that. But always remember, be careful what you tell the people because they'll hold it over your head. Pay your shit off. That's it, Leave it to the universe and she will take care of her children. Mother Universe always takes care of her children all the time. Put it in your mind that go in there with a positive attitude. I went in there with a kind of a negative thing. I was taking my jewelry off and I'm like, wait a second. I'm preparing to go to jail, I didn't rush. I took my sweet time. I eased my mind. I took my basil leaves. I put it in my left pocket, sprinkled it all in my wallet. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to jail. I'm going to show the judge that I'm worthy. And that's what I done. I sent them what I had them, and that was that. And it's just the whole holding things over your head. I don't get into that. It's not right. But people do it. It's not right. I never held anything over anyone's head. So if someone gets in trouble one time, don't hold over their head. Now, if they're constantly getting in trouble every fucking day, they're drinking and driving and getting into fights, then that's a different story. Then they deserve what happens to them. But jail is not for me. And Mother Universe, she knew that. She's like, wait a minute. I'm going to push these bars out of Donovan's way. He doesn't belong here. I've been through this enough. I've been dragged through hell enough. I mean, people talk shit about you every day. People want to fight you every day. It's the same way. Those are enemies. But see, and again, I can't stress this enough. People use that as their good guy badge. They always want to defend the enemy. They always want to defend everybody or everything except for you. But people say they're your friends, but what are they doing? So all the shit that people do, it doesn't matter to me because I got Ladies Universe on my side. I have magic on my side. That might sound a little crazy to you, but that's the truth. That's the way that goes. I've had so many people to withdraw instead of apologizing. Withdraw and apology are two different things. Personally, I don't like withdraw. I like apologies better, but as long as the enemy is showing some form of identity that, okay, well, they had enough. And that's how it was for me. The judge is not my friend. He's an enemy. People in the courtroom are not my friends. They're enemies. I'm never going to see those people again in my fucking life. Same thing with some people here. I'm enemies with a lot of people here. But you know what? That doesn't matter. Because what people can do to me or say to me physically, I could just do just as bad with this and this and a little bit of words and intent. That's all it takes. At the end of the day, I set up my temporary little shrine. I get my candles and everything, and I leave to Mother Universe. And that's that. Withdraw, to me, is a weaker word for apology. But withdrawals, just long as the enemy is showing some sign of, like, fuck that, I'm not messing with Donovan no more. He's nothing to fuck with. Think about all the evil things people do to each other, the hitting on each other and all that crap. I could do that with my mind and my mouth. I could go outside, use my mind and say, hey, curse the person's trip. That's that. Leave it to the Mother's Universe. That's just a little example. So it's done. People I don't like, I just pretend they don't exist. And they'll see like, man, this guy I'm not going to break. People walking here all day, every fucking day. A lot of them I don't like, and a lot of them I had events with. I don't say nothing to them. I pretend they don't exist because they're fucking dead to me. They don't exist. The enemies are dead. They don't exist to me. When I say dead, I don't mean dead as in a corpse or nothing like that, because I'd rather be friends with ghosts and apparitions than be friends with people that are alive, because people that are alive, and again, that's their good guy badge. Those people pretend that you're friends and they're really not. So just be careful, because people use these things and hold them over your head. My life, I saw little slices of life where people would come and do nasty things to me, and they'll turn around and try to pat me on the back. And I'm like, wait a minute, you're patting me on my back. That's not too long ago. You called me every fucking name in the book. You thought I forget? I'm just going to forgive and forget. I'm not the forget type. It depends. It takes me a lot. And it depends on who the person and individual is for me to forgive and forget. But if it's someone I just hate and I just don't like and I just disembowel them every day inside my mind and my own realm, and that's just fine. But watch out. That's all I got to say. Practice the path the right way. If you're going to do something wrong, just halt. Don't do it, because it'll cost you your life. Jail is not a place you would want to be. Not that I've been myself, but I don't want to go. It's court costs, things done. And I've already told myself this is going to be a better summer for me. I'm going to get my fire back. I've been kind of out of it with my witchcraft. As far as the enemies go, pretend they don't exist, because they'll feel that. Like, man, Donovan, he casted all these spells on me left and right, and they'll see that. I hold a grudge. I'm a grudge holder. I admit that. But as long as I'm holding a grudge and they see that you're angry, ignore them. pretend they don't exist. Because again, enemies don't exist. Enemies are dead. My enemies are dead to me, and your enemies should be dead to you. This is Donovan Kelly signing off, aka Occultic Babe. Subscribe me if you have not on YouTube. Got an awesome channel. I'm a witch. I'm bisexual, but I'll throw that in there. Why the hell not? Talking about witches, practice the witches like myself. So mote it be, shall it be, and let it be. Till next time. Later.